Welcome back to Prosperity Pep Talks. Every day-ish, I go live to share a short transmission on sacred leadership and activating your business as a sanctuary for your soul's calling. I'm an initiated priestess who comes from a lineage of spiritual leaders and female entrepreneurs, and I've built my business as my devotional offering. I guide sacred healers to weave their medicine and modalities into sovereign wealth building movements. And I am a priestess of sacred business stewardship. I'm so excited to be here with you. This is Prosperity Pep Talks. Let's begin. So I want to speak to this experience so many people move into and move through, and they're not sure how to deal with it. And it's when, as a sacred healer, your business isn't working. And a lot of the reason, there's many reasons why this could happen, but one of the major reasons that I see, and I say this as somebody who has trained over 400 coaches and ceremony guides and ritual facilitators and healers, is because of a fragmentation that occurs. So you see that your healing work is sacred, right? Your sessions, your modality, your intuitive guidance, right? You see the offering that you bring to people as sacred, but you don't see the entrepreneurship piece as sacred. Marketing feels like a chore. Sales feels cringy. Visibility is uncomfortable or feels egotistical or awkward. And systems feel boring, mundane, or even just like totally out of your depth. And your medicine then never gets the invitation that it really deserves. It never gets placed in front of the people so that you have the opportunity to invite them in. It doesn't meet the people who could really benefit and utilize and heal with your work. So you're a healer, a priestess, a coach, a guide in one hand, and a reluctant entrepreneur in the other. And that fragmentation does not serve your soul's calling. If you truly have the calling to become a full-time career healer, coach, priestess, if you have the calling to allow your soul's medicine to be your livelihood and how you support yourself and your family, then you not only have the calling to share your medicine with the world, but you also have the calling to be an entrepreneur. And it's not a side skill. It's not a necessary evil. It's not just like the business side of your work that's completely divorced from your medicine. It is part of your initiation. It is part of your soul's work in the world. Marketing is not separate from your medicine. It's a doorway into connecting with people in the way that you're meant to. Systems are not meant to just be these like mundane admin tasks. It's how you support yourself and your offerings so that they sustain you, so that they can grow, so that they can create a legacy for you. Your sales are not about like manipulation or being icky or, being cringe. It's literally how you say, here, I'm creating this thing that I think would serve you. Are you interested? Right? That's all sales is. So when you put on this like feeling of discomfort and reluctancy around entrepreneurship, yet with your soul work, with your coaching, with your facilitation, you feel really sacred, you're splitting yourself. And I want to invite you into understanding like that split, that fragmentation creates instability. And very few people who live in that split, unless you outsource all of the entrepreneurial stuff, very few people will actually be able to make a living from their soul's work. So I want to encourage you to open yourself up to the idea that entrepreneurship is part of your calling. And if you're like recoiling at this, then you get to really ask yourself the question, or I'll ask you right now, like, do you actually want to be a career healer, a career coach, a career priestess? Like, do you want this to be your livelihood? Do you want this to be your job? Do you want this to be your legacy? Because if you do, there are very few places where you can go get a 9-to-5 doing that work. You have to create the opportunities for yourself to do that work. And that is literally what entrepreneurship is, right? You start the business in creating this offering. I want to encourage you that entrepreneurship, even if it feels like this kind of far off or icky or, this thing that doesn't resonate with you, it might be because you have yet to be in a space where entrepreneurship is framed in a way that makes sense. And there are certainly a lot of business owners out there who act unethically. There are a lot of business owners who are burnt out, and it might not be for you, right? But if you really feel like it is and you want to change your relationship to entrepreneurship and being a business owner so that you can make your medicine your livelihood, or allow the medicine and your soul's calling to sustain you even more or grow and outlast you as a legacy, that's exactly what we do in the Hearth, which is my temple for sacred leadership. So it's everything that you would find in a business mentorship, in a business course. Like, I've done many business courses. So I speak from experience, except it's structured like a temple. So we have the benefits, the strategies, the mentorship, the community. You're taught how to create and offer through your own proprietary framework, your soul's medicine and magic. And we do a lot of deconditioning around toxic business structures so that you can orient your business like a matriarchal system, which isn't to say like you have to be a mother. I mean matriarchy like a societal structure that protects rather than extracts, like patriarchy. We talk about reprogramming out of toxic capitalism so that you can be in sacred reciprocity for your work. And then we also go through exactly how to arc out your client, your community's healing journey, how to create an offering that supports that, and how to scale that offering so that it supports you. And along with that, we have daily devotional practices, we have moon cycle ceremonies, we have leadership initiation through archetypal embodiment, which is really calling on my priestess lineage, and community. So if you're interested in the Hearth, pre-sale ends in just a few days. I would love to invite you in. You can comment Hearth if you're on Instagram or anywhere else where you're watching this, hearthtemple.com. It's in the show notes. And if you have any questions, if you want to know if it's the right fit for you, I do encourage you to reach out to me. You can send me a message. My email is melanie@melaniemonaco.com. Again, that's linked everywhere where I post this video. I am so grateful for your presence here today. I'm going to close our time with a reading. So I have my ritual cards here, which if you want to get your own, those are on Etsy, actually. All right. Oh, wow. Protection. I just said that word. Protection. I think this is a beautiful callback to what I was mentioning in terms of matriarchal leadership that protects and sustains. I think with this reading, what's coming through is that often many of us are recoil from the business side of our offerings because we're protecting ourselves against judgment, against the overarching human fear of exile, against the fear of failure, right? But through the shadow work that entrepreneurship offers us, it is a medicine. There are very few initiations like entrepreneurship that bring you to confront your own inner shadows, especially if you commit to ethical leadership that is in integrity, right? When you are in constant relationship to how you hold power, it is a beautiful, beautiful invitation into internalized liberation, that just spans outward into the world. It makes you a better person. It heals wounds that wouldn't have healed otherwise. And so when you're protecting yourself from that fear of failure, the fear of being judged, the fear of exile, the fear of people laughing at you, ridiculing you, you're also holding yourself back from the opportunity to not only bring your soul's medicine out into the world, which you already know the value of that, but you're missing the opportunity that entrepreneurship provides as a personal development and spiritual initiation. And there's so many beautiful people that you get to meet along the way that hold shared values that you get to learn from and grow with. I've met like some of my most favorite people in the world through my business. So I hope that reading offers you some inspiration and insight about what you might be unintentionally protecting yourself from, and also what you get to protect through this journey. You get to protect your magic. You get to honor the values that you hold. You get to share your wisdom with the world. It's a gift. It's a gift for you. It's a gift for me. It's a gift for all of us to receive you in your sovereignty as a leader. Again, if you are interested in exploring more, I would love to invite you into the hearth, and I would love to also see you soon for another Prosperity Pep Talk. Blessings to you. Mwah.